You know, one of the biggest questions or the most frequently asked questions I get is, Mark, how does home time work? What's going on with home time? Well, let's cover home time, finally. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Let's find out more about home time and how it works in trucking right after this.
Maybe I'm leaving on the next thing smoking.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mark Staite, back here with you for another episode. Anyways, home time. Mark, how do I make this home time work? Okay, first off, let's go with the understanding that the rest of this video is going to work for company drivers as well as lease operators and owner operators. If you're at the owner operator level and you're watching this video and you don't understand how home time works, okay, good luck. No, this is mainly for the new lease ops and those getting into the industry on when it comes to home time. Because again, the principle is the same. The concept I'm about to describe is identical, okay? When it comes to home time, let's deal with the company drivers first. Okay, most companies, I'm not going to say all, but most companies allow you to take 1 day of home time for every 1 week that you're out on the road, okay? And they usually cap it at 5 days. So that's why most company drivers will drive that are driving OTR. That's the other caveat here, OTR. I'm not talking about regional or locals. OTR drivers, you drive for 5 weeks and you get 5 days of home time. That's the average. That's what most do. Some people can make arrangements with their company to drive for 4 and take 4, drive for 3, take 3. There's many arrangements you can make there with your company. But that's how home time normally works. Now, one thing you've got to remember that is true as company driver as well as a lease operator, if the wheels aren't turning, and let me back up and throw a pregnant pause in here so you can this will sink in, this fact. When it comes to trucking, the number one rule, if the wheels aren't turning, you're not earning. Okay, we'll let that pause there. Think about that. If the wheels aren't turning, you're not earning. And we're talking about home time. Okay, so as a company driver, you're out for 5 weeks, you're home for 5 days. Those 5 days you're home, there's no paycheck that Friday. When you're done with the home time, there's no paycheck at the end of home time because the wheels haven't been turning. So how do you handle that? Well, what most guys will do during the 5 weeks that they're out driving, at the end of each week, they'll portion off, they'll save and set aside some money. Oh, sure, Walmart, now you call me. I'll be right back. We're going to get Walmart here. Now that we're done with Walmart, I'll be right in Walmart. Okay, so what most guys will do is they'll take $75 a week or $100 a week, and they'll set that aside. So let's use, just for simple math, that out of their weekly income from each of the 5 weeks, they set aside $100, and they set that aside. So what that allows them to do is when they go home for 5 days of home time, they've got $500 set aside. Okay, they just simply, instead of, sending the paycheck home every week, it's $100 light. That way, at the end of your whole 5 days of home time, at the end, you can hand, the honey pie at the house, $500. Say, here's to pay for the week. Okay? That's how some people do it. Some company drivers don't do that. They'll do 5 weeks, take 5 days, and everybody at the house, and they know he's coming back out, he's broke. He's broke. No money. And you're not going to have money for another week. So it's 5 days of home time, no paycheck, plus now he's back for a week of working, and that's when he gets a paycheck. So if you don't save money, you've got a 2-week stretch of no money. Be prepared for that. All right. Now we're going to complicate things a little bit with the lease op. And here we're going to throw some numbers up on the screen for you so you can look at this. This is how I do it. This works for me. Okay? I like staying out 6 weeks. Okay? 6 weeks works fine for me. I'm going to round these numbers up. These numbers are not exact, so I'm just going to round them up. My fixed cost on this lease truck run about $1,200 a week. So let's put $1,200 up there. Those are fixed costs. That's the truck payment, the insurance payment, the APU payment, Qualcomm, permits, fees, blah, 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 plates, blah, UHT, heavy use tax, blah, whatever. Fixed cost every week. It's a set number. When you add all that up, it comes out to $1,200. So if I'm out 6 weeks, when I'm home for that week, I need to cover that $1,200. You know, if I've taken home time, I've got to cover that truck note at the end when the new week starts, because hell or high water, the carrier wants their money. You know, sort of reminds me of Joe Pesci in the what is it, the landlord or the slum or whatever. I want my money. The carrier wants their money. The carrier's going to get their money, so they need their $1,200. So if I've got a $1,200 weekly nut to cover, that's my bill for the week, and I haven't worked for the week, I better save up $1,200. And that's what I do. I peel off $200 a week right off the top. Off my net profit, I'll set aside $200 a week for 6 weeks. Okay, so that's $1,200 divided by 6 weeks, $200 a week I set aside. So when I go home, I can stay home for a week. Truck payment's covered. Now, even though I'm home for a week, I don't make any money. If I want any extra woo-woo money, I better save it. Well, I'm always saving money, so I've got my savings account. When I come off of home time, I just lean on that savings account. So it's fairly simple. Now, these numbers can work differently for you. You know, who knows? Your weekly bill for truck payment and covering the truck fixed cost may only be $800 a week or $600 a week or $2,000 a week. It could be any number. But that's the formula you start with. Start with your fixed costs, divide by how many weeks you want to stay out, and that'll tell you how much money you need to save each week so you can cover your fixed costs on your truck. If you want to go home every 3 weeks, technically I could go home every 3 weeks if I wanted. $1,200 divided by 3 weeks means I need to set aside how much? $400 a week to cover fixed cost for that week that I'm not driving. So hopefully that clears things up about home time and gives you a basic formula you can work with. Like I said, it's not that complicated. It's kind of simple. Okay? Think about if you've got questions, post them down below. Post questions down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the video, thumbs down. I don't care. Leave a comment. Just interact. Say hi. Okay? Oh, by the way, for those of you that stuck around here the 7 minutes, you ready? Okay, totally different topic. I'm changing it up just to see how many are paying attention to the whole video. We're changing up topic here on you. Ready? Remember last Tuesday? Or excuse me, 2 Tuesdays ago, last week's Tuesday, I came back with an update and a shout out. And then Friday, last Friday, I did my WeBoost Drive 4GX OTR review video. Okay. This week, I'm announcing I'm giving one away. That $549 WeBoost, I've got an extra one, brand new, in the box, and I'm giving it away. What do you got to do to win? Really simple. 3 things. Comment down below why I should give you a $550 WeBoost Drive 4GX OTR cell signal booster. Why should I give it to you? And then I need you to go to this URL right here. I want you to go to www.facebook.com/Mark Staite Trucking. Like my business page. While you're on Facebook, search for Mark Staite Trucking and find my closed group and join my closed group for discussion. It's that simple. No money. I don't want your email address. I don't want your phone number. When you like the page and join the group, I'll have your name. I will be picking the winner of this WeBoost Drive 4GX OTR cell signal booster from the names on the comments below, as well as the names over on Facebook. You know what? I'm going to amend that rule. I'm going to read the comments down below, but I'm going to pick the winner from Facebook. So go like my business page and go join the Mark Staite Trucking group. Don't send me a personal friend request. I won't accept them. Okay? All my trucking, all my folks, all my fine people like you, we interact over on the group and on my business page. So, there you go. Thank you for sticking around. I hope it was worth your while. Good luck to everybody. I'm giving away a $550 WeBoost Cell Signal Booster. www.facebook.com/Mark Staite Trucking. Like the business page. Join the group. 2 separate pages there. One's a business page, one's a group. Go join them. The winner will be picked and announced at the Great American Truck Show this August. That's a month away. About a month away, I'm going to be picking the winner. Is it going to be your name? I hope it is. Anyways, thank you to WeBoost, by the way, for the free unit for me to give away to my fine viewers here. So thank you, Todd. Thank you, Emily at WeBoost. That does it for me. I'll see you guys next Friday. I got to go get my bills now. Walmart's waiting on me.
I'll be gone.